And good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverET. Guys, I hope you've had an amazing Christmas. This video was not meant to be for today. I was going to do it for tomorrow. But last night I was twiddling my thumbs, looking around at stuff, and I made a discovery. Well, it wasn't last night. It was actually yesterday afternoon. I popped round to see me mum. I just discovered something that I didn't mean to discover, guys. And it all revolves around one of these. So I'm going to let you guys know exactly what that is. But I believe there is a connection between the British currency and the Buga Sphere, at least this note anyway. So I'm going to let you guys know. There's also been some extensive testing done on the Buga Sphere recently, so we're going to get into all those details as well, and then we're going to end on some UAP evidence from you. In fact, Ben Harrison over in Oklahoma, he sent me one new, one old, and I just want to go over it because he's asked me to, and he's asked me to dive it properly, so I'm going to do that for you, Ben. Like I said, I hope you've all had a lovely Christmas. Guys, let me know in the comments if you got what you wanted. I know my IR glass and my full spectrum glass is still coming in the post, guys. They delayed things a little bit, but I think it's going to arrive by the end of the month. I've already received the clip, so testing is a go. As soon as that stuff arrives, I'm getting out the testing equipment and I'm going to get testing, guys. Let me know what you guys are going to be doing in the new year in the comments. But look, lots of plans. We're going to go crazy with the evidence in 2026. Not because we're trying to prove that these things are real. I think we've done that already. And there's going to be a lot of people out there, guys, and I mean a lot of people still in doubt with the whole reality of, are we alone? Are these things real? That's going to come in 2026. A lot of people are going to find out that we aren't alone, and they're going to start researching. And the ones that are really curious are going to really need all the research we can give them, guys. So that's why I say record the skies, get the evidence in. It's not just about disclosure. It's now about learning where these things are from and what they're capable of and why they're here, what they're trying to do, how many there are, how many different types of craft there are. Are they from Earth? Are they from space? All these different things. I think we're about to find out, to be honest with you. It's insane the amount of information that's been coming in over the past 5-10 years compared to where we were 20 years ago, where everything was still a secret and no one knew jack. Now we've got overwhelming public evidence. We've got overwhelming testimony going into Congress and other countries as well, guys. People are starting to come forward. We've got filmmakers, Steven Spielberg now making this new movie. So from all angles, from the researchers to the entertainers to the whistleblowers, honestly, from all angles. And I think it's only a matter of time before a leader, a top leader, comes forward and says, you know what, this is what we found, and it would just be 100% to the world, undeniable. And from there, the research is going to be really, really important, guys. So well done to you. Keep your cameras in the skies. UndercoverET crew, if you can get behind that, please support the channel. Get a membership if you can, because it means a hell of a lot to me. Honestly, the more members this channel can get, the better the research is going to become, because I'm going to invest it all into you guys. It's not about me. This is about research for the better of humanity, guys. So let's get into it. Okay, this one, Truth Poll over on X. Breaking Buga UFO Sphere of Columbia update. Experiments have been carried out on the Buga Sphere. According to the experiments, when the sphere is rotated, it allegedly generates anti-gravity. So according to scientists, guys, when the sphere is rotated, it creates some kind of anti-gravity and this thing starts to float. Very interesting, that. So if you can imagine, if this thing is bound by gravity, going like, you know, upright like this, and then it turns and all of a sudden it floats, what would happen if that thing was turning extremely fast? I guess it would continue to float, but it would wobble a bit, right? Maybe that's what we're looking at. Let's look into more details of this and see what we can come up with. All right, so Truth Poll carries on to write, David Avilia Roldan designed this equipment with the aim of stimulating the Buga Sphere to generate its own energy. The results of physical laboratory tests, practice and videos when it is observed levitating. The equipment was built by the engineer Clemente Zuniga, sorry if I hashed that up, to whom I thank his participation in this project. The goal was met. In the first attempt, the sphere lost 1 kilogram of weight. In the second, under its weight up to 2.6 kg, which recovers immediately. This fact is historic in ufological research. Congratulations to graduate Jaime Musan and his entire research team. That was quite hard to read, guys. I'm not too sure where Truth Poll's from, or if he just copied and pasted that, but that was quite difficult to read. You can see here, guys, they've been doing some testing, and It's really, really interesting. Now you can... The bloody writing's in the way. Okay, it is sat on a platform. Interesting. I've turned the volume down because it is very loud, guys, and there's all sorts of machinery going on in the background. But I mean, they're doing tests on it. You know, they're trying to figure this out. So what else have they found out? Right? What else have they found out? All right. So the famous bear replied to Truth Poll and said it's been carbon dated by University of Georgia as more than 12,000 years old. Buga Sphere carbon dating results. Overview of findings. Recent carbon dating of a resin associated with the Buga Sphere has produced significant results. The resin has been dated to approximately 12,560 years old. This dating was conducted by University of Georgia's Center for Applied Isotope Studies. Details of the carbon dating. Material tested. The sample tested was identified as resin, which is believed to be part of the Buga Sphere. Dating method. The dating process utilized radiocarbon dating, a technique that measures the decay of carbon-14 in organic materials to determine their age. Significance. The age of 12,560 years suggests that the resin is ancient. That's incredible. So obviously the dating was done a little while back, 12,560 years. It was done in a University of Georgia. Okay, remember when the Americans didn't want to touch the Buga Sphere when it first came about and they was all shouting fake, Greer included? They didn't want to touch it. And I think it's because people just want to be the first. Yeah, the Americans want to be the first. It's wrong because other countries have evidence, good evidence, that they are willing to show. Buga Sphere being a good example, guys. Now, if there was enough eyes on this at the start, it might be a bigger deal now. But the information got out there quick. A lot of people disbelieved, wouldn't go down there. Neil deGrasse Tyson got invited and refused to go because it's not his field of expertise. Even though he would have known someone and could have brought someone along with him that would have been in their field of expertise, right? But let's be honest. We're dealing with something we don't understand. Who's going to be an expert in it, really? We just need to find out. That's the whole idea. It's taking the first step and finding out. And that's where we made the mistake. And this is where I actually have huge respect for Jaime Maussan. Huge respect. He's taken all the criticism, he's taken all the BS, and he's still gone with it. He's given it to scientists, and they have backed him. They have backed him. Goes without saying, Nazca mummies as well. Big deal. Big, big deal. Anyway, should we get into why I brought you all here today? Because I've made a discovery of my own. It's all regarding this £50 note, guys. So if you look here carefully, I'm going to pull the picture up on my screen of the picture I took of this note. And if you look really, really carefully, guys, you will see gold markings on the left hand side of this note, and they look very, very similar to the Buga Sphere. Very, very similar. You can see there with each gold line it ends with a gold ball, just like on the Buga Sphere. Now the lines aren't exact like the Buga Sphere, but the similarities are crazy. Okay, now when was the Buga Sphere discovered? Good question. So the Buga Sphere was discovered on March 2nd, 2025. So I guess what I'm saying is, you can see from the note, guys, not only does it have, looks like a gold chip on the top, right? It's surrounded by what looks like a mirror, and it has two symbols at the top and bottom in like a turquoise colour here. It says 50 for £50. If you look at that whole image for a second, what do you think that's trying to depict? Could be emitters, couldn't it? From a UFO surrounded by a mirror, a mirrored image cloaking itself. What do you think? It's crazy, huh? It's crazy. The fact that it's got symbols even semi-close to the Buga Sphere on this. I sat in my mum's dining room yesterday and I was staring at the note, and then I just got a magnifying glass and I went deep. And I noticed that there was all kinds of designs on the £50 note itself. A lot of mathematics going on the back of the note. And so I started looking further, and I just simply Googled what this means. Alright, so I found this I just Googled £50 note, Queen Elizabeth, symbols, history. And I got the note here. This is the one. And it says the £50 note has a rich history with its symbols and designs reflecting the cultural and historical significance of the United Kingdom. The note features the crown of Elizabeth II on the front, symbolising the monarchy's authority and the nation's heritage. The diamond diadem is a notable feature, representing the monarch's formal attire and status. The reverse side of the note showcases Alan Turing, a pioneering computer scientist and code breaker who played a crucial role in development for modern computing and cryptography. Turing's birthday on the reverse note aligns with the release date of the polymer £50 note, which entered circulation June the 5th, 2024. The note's design also indicates a clear window that reveals a metallic image of the Queen, enhancing its security features. The £50 note's history is marked by its evolution from handwritten notes to fully printed polymer notes, reflecting advancements in banknote technology and security. So, I mean, in a nutshell, this £50 note represents technological advancement. I just think that's crazy. What do you guys think? Do you think the £50 note of Great Britain is in some way connected to the markings on the Buga Sphere? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments, guys. I wanted to share that with you. I just was baffled as hell when I started looking at the images, and straight away I was like, wow, that looks like something on top of the Buga Sphere. And then it just clicked. Maybe it is. Maybe it's something very similar. Something that points at technological advancement. I mean, the note certainly does with what's on there. The Buga Sphere certainly looks like a technological advancement. I'm just connecting the dots, guys. I've always said Britain is deep into this, and we're not even talking about the secret. That's how deep the secret is, guys. So you guys are in the US, you're fortunate enough to have this conversation with some people that are coming forward. In the UK, no one's coming forward, and that just tells me that we're in really, really deep. Maybe the US is being used as a platform to roll this out, who knows. So Ben Harrison sent me this, and I just wanted to play it because it's very, very similar to what we saw over the past video. Audio hits. Guys, listen to this. Ben, you didn't mention this in the email, mate, but I didn't want to say nothing. I just wanted to go ahead and play it. Now, there are a few Dragon UAP in the clip, guys, but the main one goes right past the plane, and you hear that. And I can track it from the right from the edge of the screen, comes into view. Now guys, if you are on the fence with that, and I get it, if you are completely on the fence with that and you're like, it's just a bug and it's just the phone's caught some wind in the moment, I'm going to show you another clip. You've probably seen this many times before. Ben in Cornwall, motorbike, micro saucer goes past, moves the camera. Thank you, Ben, for sending me the original file, because I get to now relay to you exactly when I hear this on the approach. And it's really, if you think about it, it's crazy. Guys, whack your volume up. I'm already hearing this thing on the approach. If you listen really carefully, look at where the bike is right now, okay? This thing is already on the approach, these objects. Listen very carefully. point here, Ben, I can already hear them on the approach. That's madness. And I just wanted to share that with you because I did the original edit and I cut it too short. So Ben sent me the original file back, and you can hear clear as day. The approach is quite a way into the start of the video before we actually see the objects. You hear them so early on. It's incredible stuff. So thank you very much, both Bens, Ben in Cornwall and Ben in Oklahoma. You guys are brilliant. Well done to you. And that's all we've got time for today, guys. So let me know all your thoughts in the comments. Buga Sphere, clearly the UK have got something to do with it, right? Am I just swinging for the fence, or is that clear indication that there is a comparison that these guys are trying to make on the British £50 note? And I just picked up on this on accident yesterday, guys. So don't shoot the messenger. Just connecting the dots. With that said, guys, please support public disclosure. Please support the channel. You guys are all UndercoverET crew. You guys are all undercover investigators. Honestly, the emails that come in, the evidence that comes in. Sometimes you're not recording. Sometimes you're just finding something that you've seen on another video. You've picked out the moment you sent it to me. That's investigating UFOs, guys. That's real research. Get your cameras in the skies. Keep your eyes, keep your ears peeled. Like and subscribe as always. We do need it. Thank you so much. Take care. All the best. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.